pressing buttons and shit. It's very dark. Boom. What up? The lame excuse I have? I was going to be mean, but I'm not going to. Your mom. What up, y'all? Teresa, Tiger, Anthony, Southern Dave, Edward, Blue, what up? Ronnie, what up? You shut your dirty mouth, Teresa. You wouldn't have been here for another 45 fucking minutes anyway. So I don't even want to hear your mouth. What up, y'all? I don't even have any motivation rolled yet. Yankee, what up? It is pretty goddamn nice outside today. Getting 80 today. Woohoo! So, J9, what up? Put this where the sun's not going to be fucking messing up my view here. I don't know what day it is. Hold on. Thursday in America, y'all. You jealous? You should be. What you mean, J9? I've planted my seeds, but I have not put I ain't put too much out in the garden yet. I think we still got one more blast of winter left, and that shit ain't gonna trick me, make me ruin all my goddamn plants. Shit. Yeah, winter's not over yet. I think we're still gonna get hit in April. Yeah, I know. I saw a Yankee. It's, you know what I mean. The entitlement of some of these lower class citizens in America is fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? I think maybe some mamas and daddies should have handed out a couple more ass whoopings when they were younger to teach them their place. You know. It's about time to clean out the happy box. It is there's residue and keef powder all over all of my seams, so it's not as airtight as it used to be. So yeah, it's about time to clean the box. What are you gonna do, Tiger? Get on a step ladder and look him eye to eye and try to tell him how he's doing wrong when all he's got to do is just sweep the leg? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of females seem to be keyboard warriors when it comes to thinking that they could take a man. Oh, I'm on the interwebs. I can type stuff. I'm stronger than a man. Okay. Okay. Appeal the 19th. That's what I got to say. Yes, there is a predator behind me, technically. He lives about an hour or so that way. Oh, my action figure. Yes. Yes, it is a predator action figure. From my brother Elusive. Brent. That's the plan, Yankee. She figures if she can get a high enough tone and pierce your ear holes, you will slowly die from loss of blood. You know, that's their strategy. If we annoy him enough, maybe he'll just, do it himself. Roll in my motivation. Hold up. I think we're about 50 degrees right now. 50s, something like that. Yeah. You smo in? Are you speaking English? Y'all know how this shit goes. We might have somebody, we might not. We might run for 15 minutes. We might run for 3 hours. Who the fuck knows? Teresa, you ain't got no friends. Stop lying. Perfect. Trying to judge me like I'm some kind of fucking newbie. Some guy? No. I don't smoke with people who have cold sores and you got a couple bumps. I'm not trying to kill what you got. Just saying. This is not a share event. This is a bring your own event. Mother Freedom, what up? What up, Matt? What are we talking about, y'all? All right. Simplex B. Just because you're cold sore free now doesn't mean you won't have an outbreak in a couple hours. I can't take that chance. It's 2026. Awesome. What up? I don't tell stories. I'm not a storyteller. Your sixth green. This is my first green. I'm gonna catch up with you, Matt. Come on now, Dave. That's codependence, man. If you can't smoke alone, then you have a problem. You know. It's truly a miracle whip. Mhm. I got nothing this morning, y'all. I got nothing to rant about, at least not right now, not off the top of my head. Not angry at anybody. Mhm. People I hate, I still hate. People I like, I still like. Nothing's changed. GTP, what up? Got any jokes? Your mom. That's about it. Right on, Southern Dave. America. That's not GTP. I say I didn't see his name. I just seen somebody say hi. So if you're not GTP, fuck you. That hello was not for you. This green thrum is from Australia. Ah, all right, all right. New York, you know me. Muffin Top, what up? Antony? Antony's in here giving false hellos. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. What up, John Cook? What are we talking about, y'all? I'm just sitting here talking about absolutely nothing, talking shit to 31 people. And 10 of you are communists who can't pay your fucking rent. Lazy fucks. Oh wow, originality with the gay jokes. So clever, bro. So fucking clever. Right? Right, Leslie? Making people say fucking hi to people who ain't here. Nana, what up? You're here before after Teresa, which is weird. All right, y'all are creeping me out now. Look that way. I'm gonna finish this motivations, and then we will roll another one, and then we might take a field trip. Say it's nice as shit outside, so we can probably go down, sit in the movie theater. Lives in Topeka. I don't understand why Kansas is so goddamn Democrat. It's retarded how liberal Topeka is. Probably the college. What up, Rayanne? Nev, what up? All right, y'all. Get your fishing equipment ready. You are a black screen. What you talking about, Mother Freedom? There he is. Look at
What
this
about
fella.
now?
Yes.
Oh man,
Ooh,
how's it going, everybody in chat?
the cities are Democrat. The rest of us are conservative. I don't know. When I lived in Atchison for a while. There's a lot of party line Democrats out in the middle of nowhere. They may not call themselves liberals, but there's a lot of party line Democrats in the woods of Kansas who are old school religion. The sin taxes, like there's a lot of stupid shit that goes on in Kansas. Tobacco costs more, alcohol costs more, all that stupid shit.
Right?
They're a they're a mixture of Bible thumper and libtard, which makes no fucking sense. Kansas is fucking weird.
What's up, everybody in chat? Tactical, Renee, Eric, New York. What's up? Everett. Yeah. What you got going on today?
I have no idea. It's a mix. I'll probably be jumping around to three or four things. I got leaves to move. I got firewood to move from the backyard. That type of shit. I might have to run to public later and get in a couple more chainsaw blades. I got to get some gas. I got two trees down in the yard still, but
I'm gonna work on my sprayer today. It's not. It's not. It's pumping, but it ain't putting out no liquid. I guess there's a filter down in there. I'm gonna work on it today and get my mower out and fix it. Work well. I mean, it's not broke. It's got one of the tires has got a hole in it,
right.
so it
What up, Aim?
leaks over 2 or 3 days. It'll go flat. So I have to find that leak and fix it.
You doing a fix a flat, a patch, or a brand new tire?
It depends on where the leak's at. My buddy, I don't know if y'all seen him yet or not, but they make
Eric,
these little screws now. They make these little screws now, and they got like something on them, plastic or something on them, glue or something. Anyway, you just instead of a tire plug, you screw these right down in there. Huh?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he gave me a handful of them the other day. He bought a big old kit of them to carry with him. He bought him one of them side by sides, one of them hot rod ones, you know. And so he's been going to all these ride parks and all these different places. So he bought a great big thing of them. He gave me a handful of them. I'm gonna try one of them out, depending on where the leak is.
I've never used them, so I don't know how good they are.
He's used them. He said they work great. He ain't had no trouble out of them.
Yeah, I
That's what
got
he
a
told.
plug kit in every vehicle I've got. VDJ. I got the plug kit, the stripper, the little poker thing. I even got a propane torch in the back to heat my little plugs up.
Screw plugs. Do they really work? That's my buddy says they do. They've tried. He said they've used them. So he says they work. I'm gonna try it. And it could be the valve stem on it. I don't know. Like I said, I'll just have to get it out and
That's what I had.
figure it.
3 out of my 4 tires were flat on the lawnmower.
Damn.
I just went cheap. Fix a flat. Boom. Fixed them all. We're good to go. It's just from the fucking cold. I know next year I'll probably have to get brand new tires for it all the way around. But as of right now, yeah, it's just cold weather fucking shit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna see whatever's wrong with it. I'll fix it. Get my 4-wheeler off my mowing trailer. 'Cause I never did take it off after deer camp. It's just been sitting on there.
But freezing. We are 80 degrees today. Goddamn America. 4 rules in this chat, y'all. Don't be a sexual deviant. No racist shit. Do not spam the chat and be over 18. If you are a liberal or from India, fuck your mum. But you're welcome to be here. Just so you know where we stand as a baseline.
Yeah, New York. I run 10 plies on my truck too. I have to, doing that mowing and stuff. I do have to go up and down quite a few gravel roads.
You shut up. Are you from India or are you a liberal? Either way, eat a dick. Yeah, I wish I could run 10 ply, but do you know how impossible it is to find a 10 ply in a 14-inch tire? It just simply doesn't exist.
I don't know.
No such a thing exists.
I got 18s on my truck. Did some foreigner really try to tell us to shut up?
I think so. Oh, they made their channel today? Oh, but that's the thing that yo, shut up, man. You shut your face, stupid. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you right in the ear. That's the thing that scares me most about going to the scrapyard is that I'm one of those kind of guys. Like I got scrapper in my blood. So any of your little pointy shit, nails, screws, all that stupid shit, that goes in a separate bucket or box that you give to them. So you don't just throw it all over for motherfuckers to drive over. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of fucking retards in the scrapper community who don't do that. So I get paranoid every time I go to the junkyard because I'm automatically, I already know, like, I'm going to have to stop for 15 fucking minutes to patch this fucking tire just to get out of here.
Right.
Stupid.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut my yard today and start getting it worked up for summertime. I got to move it. my little 4-wheeler trailers. I got it covered up. It's got the rest of them 2x4s on it from where I built my building. I'll get them put up. Got a few things out there that I need to get in there. I don't even know what the hell that person's saying.
Makes no sense. Just gibberish at this point. 48 people in this chat and only 26 thumbs. You communist fucks. Fuck is wrong with you, lazy sons of bitches? The thumb is free unless you're a foreigner. You keep your thumb. I don't want it. It's probably got some stuff on it. You know? What are we talking about, y'all? Oh, let me go ahead and roll my second motivations, and we'll go down to the movie theater. You hear J9 people? Y'all hear J9's people flying above me? It is a strange coincidence. We're going to start keeping track of this so there's evidence. Every time J9 pops in the chat, a plane flies over my place shortly after. If J9's not in the chat, nothing. Not even a bird in the sky. So we're going to start keeping track.
Well, feds will do fed shit, you know.
Feds are going to fed. Yeah.
Feds are definitely gonna. Somebody.
Cherokee.
Anyway.
Cherokee, you seem to be fluent in retard. Can you translate what the person above you is saying? Because we don't fucking know.
I don't know. I have no idea what that person's saying. I guess I got the house to myself for shit till Tuesday.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Yeah, the wife traveled, and well, the boy's still here. Hard to keep up with all the feds in Hutch's chat, right? I know
Really?
it, bro. It's these folks, man. I mean, just look at him. I mean, if you just look at the guy, you can. I mean, that invites a fed all day long. I mean, if I was a fed and I was driving down the street and I seen him, I'd turn around and follow him instantly.
Right. America. What are we talking about, y'all? What the hell, New York? What the hell?
Man, you know what, New York, you know this. So, but we're going to go ahead and make sure that you understand it. You got to get the old lady straight. You know what I'm saying? Be breaking that damn washer. That's your job. I ain't going to be going out here and having to take you to the laundry, just to get the fucking clothes washed. I would have put her ass in there in the bathtub and the clothes and made her wash the clothes in the bathtub.
Washboard.
And I ain't kidding, man. You got to spank that ass, man.
See, what most modern men fail to realize is the wedding ring itself is not a present for the wife. It's an insurance policy for when she fucks up what she's supposed to be doing. So if she messes up the dishwasher, the washing machine, the refrigerator, you take that wedding ring to the pawn shop and then you sell it. And then you buy yourself whatever it is that she broke. And if she wants that fucking ring back, then she takes her punk ass to the pawn shop and rebuys it and re the insurance program. That's how it works. The wedding ring is not for the ladies; it's for the men. Y'all just aren't
What's up,
cashing in.
Chris?
Lazarus, what up?
Chris Lazarick. What's up, brother?
Lazarus knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Got to put them old ladies in check, man. Breaking the damn washing machine, man. What the hell's wrong with people?
Oh, you're so clever, fucking idiot. 4 rules in this chat, y'all. Don't be a sexual deviant, no racist shit, don't spam the chat, and be over 18. That's it. If your race or your sexuality is your personality, you are a worthless, worthless piece of shit. White, black, Asian, Mexican, I don't give a fuck. If that's how you identify, if that's what makes you special is your skin color, or what you do or do not put in you, you're a worthless piece of shit. Real shit.
Pretty much. Slinging some concrete today, huh?
I do not miss those days. I kind of miss those days. And I miss those days in the winter time when you're sitting around for a couple days or a week or so and you can't do shit. You're like, man, I sure wish I could fucking, you know, pull some concrete today. And then you get outside and you start moving dirt and trees and you're like, man, fuck concrete, all this shit.
See you, Southern Dave. Have a great day, brother. Go and own the day, Southern Dave.
Cement mixer, that probably would work pretty good. All you got to do is put an agitator in the middle. Right?
Yes. I was sitting around here last night watching 2 or 3 videos or whatever. Couldn't freaking sleep as normal. I didn't go to bed till like 2 this morning. Watching some videos and stuff, and I was watching how people in general are not like not everybody, you know what I mean, but a big portion of people in general are miserable, man. Like they're, we was talking about it yesterday and the day, what usually gets brought up and shit, just different things like the economy and the whole tiny hat people and just all this different stuff. And I was just sitting here and I was thinking, I was like, it's really sad that people allow things that they can't control. Things that they can't control, it's sad how they let it control their lives.
Yep. See you every
And
day.
control their emotions and their, you're going and doing this and you're doing that and the tiny hat people and this and go ahead and pay your taxes, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like people are really fucking miserable. And
Everybody
it
have an enemy. There's always got to be some greater force other than
right.
yourself that makes your life so shitty. It's not your choices. It's not your decisions. It's not the people you choose to be around. It's the government or it's some foreign government that's interfering with your life and making your whole life shitty. That shit.
Well, it just gets me, man. Because I'm like, I can't control the tiny hat people and what they, if they are that involved in our government or not, whatever. I can't control, Trump striking Iran. I can't control, there's so much of this shit I can't control. And I was just sitting around here thinking about that last night. And I was like, man, what a fucked up way to live, man. To be angry and upset about everything and get triggered so much over such stupid things, man. And it's like, go and live your life, man. Go out and touch some fucking grass, man. Go on a nature walk, and you go on a nature walk, dude. Like real talk. go out there and watch the birds and the animals and shit. They have no clue about any of this shit that's going on, and they don't give a fuck.
Uh,
You know what I mean? And be more like the animals, man. You know what I mean? Just go and live and be happy, and just understand there are things that you can control and there are things that you can't. And the things that you can't control, don't worry about it. It just it's just going to make your life miserable. And you're like when I was sitting there thinking about it last night, it was like, dude, I'm 57. I'll be 58 years old this year, and it just seems like yesterday when my kids were being born. You know what I mean? And it was just before that when I met my wife, and it was before that I was doing this, and it's like all of a sudden, you wake up and realize, God dang, life is short. Why live like a fucking crab? You know what I mean? Like a crab ass. Why let things piss you off so much? Dude, the other day I was driving to the store and some dude, come up through there driving off past, goes around me and, cuts in front of me real, you know how they do. You know what I mean? Like, trying to prove some point or some shit. I just let him go, man. I was like, whatever, dude. You know, what's the point? I mean, to get angry over that shit. And I don't know, man. I was just sitting there thinking about that last night and thought, man, what a sad way to live. Go and fucking live and be happy. Be content. Understand that not everything, life is a bitch, man. It really is. I can't tell you how many hard times I've been through in my life, but at the same time, I've been through a lot of good times. You know what I'm saying? And when life kicks you, fucking lace your bootstraps up and kick the shit out of it right back. You know what I'm saying? It
I'm
just
shut-
don't make sense to me, huh?
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm just saying it don't make sense to me for people to be so fucking miserable in such a short life. I mean, if you think about it, 100 years ago, there were people that lived in, either on your land or they lived, they had cars and them cars are no longer here. They had bills, they're no longer here. I mean, you know what I'm getting at?
Right.
And it just gets to where shit, why life is short, man. Why be angry? Why be miserable?
Right. Yeah. Our kids
Yeah.
our youngest is 19. Our oldest is 25. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my kids are all adult now, and it's like God dang, man, I can remember like I remember one time uh the wife had to go on a business trip, and I was here with the two kids, and they was babies, and I remember because we had them little bouncy seats that they sit on the floor and they kind of bounce a little,
Jumpers.
and I remember sitting there bouncing them, both with my feet. You know what I'm saying? The chair making the chair kind of bounce a little. They was both asleep. And I'm sitting there eating dinner when my wife got home, And I mean, it's like it seems like it was just yesterday, and now all of a sudden it's where we're, you know what I mean? Where we're they're adults and shit. It's like I don't know, man. It just come to I don't know. I was just sitting there and just couldn't reading all them comments and stuff from other people in these other chats and stuff, and just how miserable they are, and the world's gonna end and we're all gonna die and it's everything's terrible and tomorrow we could get nuked, and I mean it's like,
Right.
you
That's a
know
problem. Yeah. What are you doing to fix that today? If everything's so bad about your future, what are you doing to fix it today? Ain't nobody doing shit.
right?
Rock Shaman, I disagree. Age does not bring wisdom, especially in a modern world. Just because you're old doesn't mean you know shit. Everybody in this chat has met Plenty of geriatric fucks who have wasted their life and don't know shit. Experiences bring wisdom. Age doesn't bring shit but age. Experience brings wisdom, especially in such a comfy, protected world. How many motherfuckers in their 60s and 70s right now spent their whole life in a fucking cubicle or at a fucking desk somewhere? What knowledge do they got to share other than being a fucking slave to the system? Age don't mean shit. Experience brings wisdom. Age don't mean shit.
I mean, I agree on both ends of that. There are a lot of people of age that do have a lot of wisdom and the age, because I know when I was younger, I mean, I've always seemed to do well in life as far as it goes for, I've been homeless before. So, that wasn't a very good time in my life, but I don't know, man. But I do
That
know, I do
no
know
matter
some,
how long you lived, if you never would have had that experience, you wouldn't have had that wisdom. So age is irrelevant.
well, I know I know a guy here. He's my age, and that son of a bitch he ain't smart. He's stupid. Um, he's a fuck up, and it's like he's always been a fuck up, and it's like he ain't learned shit. That son of a bitch ain't got no wisdom.
Huh?
He was the other day, and the only reason why I brought him up is because I seen him in the county register or whatever you want to call it there, where he got arrested, and he was freaking driving too fast and had some stolen goods in his truck. I mean, that's the wisdom, you know, intelligence, wisdom would tell you if you got stolen crap in your vehicle, don't be driving like a idiot. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know when I used to do the drugs and stuff, and I was transporting quite a bit of weight around back and forth. The very first thing I do is go out there and make sure all my blinkers work, my brake lights work. You know what I mean? I drive the speed limit, and that was one of the things I think that helped me. Um, 'Cause I never got busted, man. I always seem to do, learn
Whether
wisdom
you
and all
learn
that
wisdom
stuff.
or not is on you, but with age comes more opportunities to learn. Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
Experiences, opportunities. Age is fucking irrelevant. Just because you've got more access to opportunities doesn't mean you take advantage of them. So that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter how many fucking opportunities you have if you never took any. Age is irrelevant. Experiences. That's what brings wisdom.
the wise walk in the light, the fool walks in the darkness. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It just something. I was just sitting around here, like I said, I was watching two or three different videos and stuff and some live streams and over on TikTok, man, there is some miserable ass people out there, and I thought, damn, you know,
Yeah. There's
what
a
a
lot of
what
people
a
that
hell,
want to be victims and they want you to be victims with them.
yeah,
So they want to, we've seen that in the chat. We've talked about this before. Like, oh, well, I want to be your friend, but we have to bond on victimhood to do so. That type of shit. We've had arguments with motherfuckers in here. Yeah, but he hurts you this way. No, he doesn't. But what about this way? I'm not a victim. Life's not supposed to be fair. Life's supposed to be hard as fuck. That's the whole point of it. There's no victim mentality.
what's
Shit
up, Jay?
happens to
Now,
people. Big fucking deal. Get over it. Regardless of
oh man,
whatever in your life, it doesn't give you the right to be a piece of shit to everybody around you. Because for every sob story that you hear, there are 10 million motherfuckers who had it way worse who aren't complaining about a goddamn thing. So shut the fuck up. Everybody's got a worse story. Everybody's got a happier story. Get the fuck over it. Live your life and stop comparing it to other people's stories and tragedies and all this other bullshit. Ain't nobody got no fucking purpose. Nobody has to build
Well,
anything. Nobody has to think for themselves. Everybody's life is fucking scheduled from the day they're born to the day they die. Ooh, follow the American dream. You go to school, you go to college, you get a career for 40 years, then you retire at 85 with a gold watch. And hopefully you'll get to spend 7 years doing whatever you want to do. I mean, what the fuck kind of life is that? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You wonder why people got no purpose? Because they've been told every second of their life what they're supposed to do by their boss, by their government, by their parents, by their friends. Can't nobody fucking think for themselves.
life is based on the choices you make. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of that involved also. I don't know, man. I think it's just crazy, man, of just how miserable people are, man. It trips me
Like
out.
Bob. Like Bob
One
and
of
I hope he chokes on a dick.
that's wow. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I think that one of the things that I really learned is that I think that helps a lot is learning how to be content in life. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to be content in what you have. That doesn't mean you have to stop striving for better or for something more or whatever. But learn to be content in what you got, so that next thing that you're wanting, you know, it, when you're content in your everyday life, it gives you patience towards when that next thing comes. You know, does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Just
No,
plain old
it's
appreciation. Appreciation for what you have. It's not a hard
yeah,
concept.
appreciation. Yeah,
But see,
but
that's the
I'm
thing
saying
though.
just
It's hard to appreciate shit that you didn't earn. Anybody who's ever sold dope, y'all know how fast that money goes. Any illegal money, y'all know how fast that fucking shit goes because you don't appreciate what you got. That's why most people who were selling back in the 90s, well, both of us, we don't have that shit today. We didn't appreciate it. If you don't earn anything, you don't appreciate it. So it's hard to
right.
preach the concept of appreciation to people, to a whole generation or a whole nation of people who never had to really earn anything. Like, oh, I sat in a chair for 8 hours a day. God damn it, I worked hard my whole. You sat the fuck down your whole life. Did you really work hard? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real about the shit. You know what I mean? Did you really work hard because you sat at a desk or you went to some conferences and business? Like, is that really working hard? Or is that just walking around fucking talking to people and you press some buttons every once in a while? Let's be fucking real. Don't nobody know what fucking hard work is.
Well, I think like my neighbor, for instance. He's always seems to be like he can never be still. Like he can't be content in anything. And like he'd come over here one day and I was sitting here watching some videos and stuff, and he goes, "I don't understand, man. Like how do you do it?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Well, you just like you're sitting here watching movies and stuff." I said, "Well, I ain't got any extra money. I don't need to be out spending. It's wintertime. I don't get to work as much during the winter. Obviously, grass doesn't grow. I just take little side jobs." And I said, "So,
You
you
need to
know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell?" And I said, I've just learned to be content. I said, just learn to understand that things are the way they are. See you later, New York, man. Work good today. Work safe. Don't be injuring your thumb or anything.
don't forget what we
Nice
told you
company.
about the whole wedding ring thing. You know what I mean? You should
Yeah.
not have to do all that work, sir. I'm just saying.
Yes.
The
Yes.
guy
I'm just
who,
saying, New York.
no, I don't consider tech bros as hard work. Them sons of bitches can't even do a push up. So how is that hard work? Thinking about shit, it may be a hard concept, you know what I mean? But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about using your body. not your brain for some fucking technology bullshit that's just further destroying the fucking country and making people that much more weak. No, I don't consider that hard work. Is it backwoods and prepping? Backwoods percenter?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Just, damn, man, if people would just learn to just calm down, man. There's no sense in getting upset over something you can't change. Just like a flat tire. I remember seeing a guy, man, this dude freaked the fuck out over a flat tire, man. And I'm sure there were things going on in his life, and maybe that was kind of the last straw that day. I've been there, done that. I understand, but it's like, man, a flat tire, dude, get up, change it. You know what I mean? Um, it can be fixed. You know what I'm saying?
You can spend 20 minutes cussing and being mad and let it ruin your day, or you can take 7 fucking minutes, change your tire, and get back to your fucking destination. You know?
Right.
That's what happens when everybody's life's so fucking overscheduled and all this other stupid shit. Everybody's rush to get some, like it's fucking tourist season. Yay, fucking tourist. So
Well, it's
I'm
like I've
coming
always
down
said about a
this 2-lane road out here in this fucking car. It's the double yellow line on a turn, and this fucking retard wants to pass 3 cars on the hill and barely missed a car that came around the hill, all to save 3.5 seconds. I got OCD. I time that shit when people do dumb shit to race to get somewhere. I'm like,
right.
all that shit. You could have killed yourself. You could have killed a family of fucking children to save 3 fucking seconds off a fucking 10-mile drive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, it's like I've always said, man, people have gotten to be a right now society. Like I said, if you don't believe me, all you got to do is drive down to your local McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, and around lunchtime, and sit over there and watch the drive-through line and watch people freak out over their burger not being ready in 3 fucking minutes, 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Because they get behind a little bit, and people are freak the fuck out, man. It's like, dude, it's not that fucking serious, man.
What is serious though is I'm not getting into the semantics of what the fuck I said. Oh, but this job you can kind of do. Shut the fuck up. Americans don't know what the fuck hard work is as a generalization in whole. Americans don't know what the fuck hard work is. Stop with all the little semantical bullshit. Oh, but shut the fuck up. Americans don't know what the fuck work is. Americans don't sweat. Americans don't fucking bleed. You know what I mean? They're not out there doing the stupid heavy lifting shit on the majority. They're not. Motherfuckers want cushy, comfy fucking jobs selling cell phones and fucking kiosk jobs and shit. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying. And if you don't, you're too stupid for this fucking conversation.
Yeah, I was coming home from work one time. Well, they sent us home early because we were getting snow, and it was coming down hard too, man. And we had a little Blazer at the time, a little 4-wheel drive Blazer, and I had it 4-wheel drive, 4 high. I was just clicking along, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
real easy. And this dude comes by me, you know what I mean. He's in a hurry for whatever reason, loses control, spins it around and around, wrecks in the ditch. And I just kept on driving, man. I just drove on by. It's like I ain't stopping for that stupid
I look
motherfucker.
for those opportunities just so I can be like, you know what I mean,
Right.
you can't park there. Oh, this is not angry. Don't come in here and hear 30 seconds of me talking with passion and consider that anger. I mean, you should probably check out the content of the channel more before you assume that this is angry.
Grew up on a farm. Yeah, I didn't actually grow up on a farm, but I grew up out in the country, and there were 3 or 4 farms right there around me, and I used to go and for to make money and stuff when I was a little kid. Man, we used to go and throw the hay on the trailer and stack the barns and go and feed the cows, and we used to do all kinds of shit. A couple of other young fellas around there to make some extra money. Them people would pay you some money to help.
So, yeah, there are exceptions to the rule, but again, it's one of those. If it doesn't apply to you, you don't have to say anything.
Yeah. Also, Rock. I worked in the gas field, oil field, gas field for 12 years or so, slinging an 8-pound hammer all day and 2-inch and 3-inch black iron pipe. Man, that shit's heavy. That was some work, man, because they were like, we got to get this gas out of the ground yesterday.
Right? That's
I
an
can't tell you.
8-pound hammer being swung by a 75-pound man. You know what I mean? Put that into perspective, y'all.
Hey, I weigh 175. Thank you. I ain't letting you take 100 pounds from me.
I apologize. If anybody's ever lifted a midget, they are heavier than they look. This is true. I apologize.
But now,
stocky,
dude, yeah, that damn gas bill, bro. Man, we had to be at the office at 6 o'clock, and I can't tell you how many times I didn't get home till midnight, 11 o'clock, midnight. I mean, day after day after day, and while we had babies and shit, and man, whew.
We were going to go on a field trip, but y'all made me smoke all my motivation. So,
Well, roll another one, man.
God damn it! I'm getting tired of the peer pressure in me.
I think you need to take another one to the face.
This peer pressure,
Don't be scared.
I don't appreciate it.
Don't be scared. Come on, man. Do it again. Smoke another one. Come on, take another one to the face.
Thursday morning. I can't just be up here waking and baking, playing around on the internet, talking shit and yelling at foreigners. The fuck, man?
I mean, just think about it, man. You live on that property. You're a free man. You're a free American.
Yeah, I'm not going to public today. I ain't going nowhere today. So I'm playing in the mud and moving wood today. So I'm getting extremely fucked up, and I might drop something on my foot, but I'll be too high to care. So, America. Mm-hmm. What up, Southern Fried?
What's up, Southern Fried?
80 degrees today. You can bet your motherfucking ass I'm gonna be out here in this yard until 9 o'clock tonight.
I know. Tell him, Leslie.
What? What'd she say?
Said she's going to need to see more and less complaining out of you.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I was over here trying to help people out and say stop being so miserable all the time, and all you done brought me down and pissing me off and shit now.
We're going on
with all that damn complaining. Huh?
We're going on a field trip. I got to restock my box.
Man, fuck that field trip.
How else am I going to smoke if I don't have nothing in my box? What am I doing? Am I going or am I staying?
I don't know. I mean, dude, so you came down there unprepared? Jesus, man. I don't even know what to think anymore.
Got him.
I mean, I was seriously trying to be all positive, and you just come with all this negativity, bro. Now, fuck that tire on that mower, and you know what? Fuck the grass. I don't even want to cut grass no more.
That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Shit, you not going to work doesn't affect my fucking bank account none. Shit.
Well, it wasn't going to affect my bank account either way anyway, because it's my own yard. What am I going to do? Run over there and cut my grass and then go look in the mirror and be like, here's $30, man.
For somebody who just gave a whole fucking lecture on being grateful and not complaining, you sure are complaining and being extremely ungrateful right now.
J9, you know, that's very offensive and hurtful. And it's just downright disgusting that you would think that Dr. Pepper or that Dr. Thunder compares in any kind of way to Dr. Thunder. What?
Dr. Thunder and Dr.
You're-
Pepper are literally the exact same thing.
No, they are not. But not even close. Then you know what? Your action figures are Barbies. How about that?
Hold on. Let me figure out how to get you from the deal. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to kick you off. I don't know if I can do it.
What the hell, man?
Isn't that like saying a midget and a dwarf is the same thing? Don't you people get offended by that?
Don't bother me a bit.
Yeah, you should
Sorry,
can Dr. Pepper.
Leanne, there's a reason why you've never heard of Dr. Thunder, because it's a communist drink.
What up, DB?
You don't believe me? Ask J9 there. Ask him where you can buy Dr. Thunder at. Go ask him. Ask him. It's a communist drink.
Look, Leslie, after all that shit he talked about you and your old man and the cakes that you make, you're gonna side with this son of a bitch? What the fuck? I got a chat full of fucking turncoats, man. Jesus Christ.
Go ahead, J9. Tell him where you buy Dr. Thunder at. You communist.
Everybody knows that Pepsi is far superior to Dr. Pepper anyway. It's a far superior product.
Yeah, see, you don't want to answer that question. Yeah, Walmart. Exactly. Where does Walmart get about 98% of their products? Huh? Huh? From China. Communists.
You're saying that they ship Dr. Thunder from China on boats and then stock the shelves of Walmart that way.
Yes. Yes, it comes from China. Dr. Thunder is Timu Dr. Pepper. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you guys, man. There's
But
no
Dr.
telling
Pepper is Kmart.
You know
Coke, so.
you know, in fact, Dr. Thunder from communist China, man, you don't really want to know what they do to them little, you see them little holes there? You know, Chinese people got rice sticks, man. And they stick their, they have on the assembly line, they have a guy that sticks his little rice peter in the hole as it goes down the deal. So everybody that drinks Dr. Thunder, man, is by proxy doing it's giving. uh,
Something wrong with
disgusting, I know,
everybody.
right?
Y'all chose to be here. So
Right.
complaining about the content that you're willfully ingesting, that's on you guys. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You
See,
don't have to be.
Chill knows what I'm talking about.
Something wrong with you people. Other people's kids, man. I tell you what. Yeah, we're over the hour mark. This is usually about the time it all starts to collapse.
Yeah, starts going downhill.
If you want serious grown up talk, you come around for the first 45 minutes. If you stay longer than that, that's on you.
Right. Have a good day, Leslie.
Kick rocks, Leslie. I'm glad you're leaving.
My
All
man
right.
said you need. My man said you need some acid because the weed ain't working.
Oh, you should see me when I don't smoke. Yeah, I got to move all this shit today. I got to take all these leaves over here to my horticulture beds. Probably not going to be able to burn shit for a while. Hopefully, we'll get some rain next week. Do some burning.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's much in the way of rain coming. Looks like we're going to have 70s and 80s and 45 to 55 at night for the next 10 days.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking nice. Boom. All right, let's find a spot where I can still see the chat and find a flat spot.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any rain in the forecast at all. A couple of days it's going to be 60 and 50. But it looks like pretty much everything else is in the 80s and 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Damn.
Another fall spring. It's not going to trick me, but I am going to get some shit done.
Going to be a hot summer. I don't know. That's everybody keeps saying that every year, but I don't know. Of course, here in Arkansas, I mean, it ain't. I mean, it's pretty normal for it to be, 116 degrees every day during the summer. So it seems kind of normal.
We'll see. I think the storms might be a little bit more sporadic this year, but down in the movie theater, y'all are looking at the Bug Island over here. What up, KP?
What's up, KP?
Yeah, the benches down here in the movie theater are covered in snacks.
Well, you got 3 acres, ain't it?
Yeah.
J9's asking.
Yep, 3 acres. See? Whole thing's fucking covered in baby turkey tail. So you can sit here, watch a movie, and pull snacks straight off of your bench. Goddamn America.
Yeah, J9, hit me up after a while, man. I'll give you the address and shit, so you can make sure you got the right property.
Hey,
You kind of
hey,
needing a check. I could
he's
use
already
that
had the
extra money.
he already knows the address. He's had the fucking drones go over. Yeah, it's turkey tail. Crazy. What up?
Crazy K, what up? What? Clearing all that brush yesterday, we got into a lot of damn briars, man. Been picking little little stickers out of my hand. I just realized I got another one here. My fingers and shit. No, I don't wear gloves. Yes, I
because they
know I
don't make
should.
child size protective gear.
Shit. I got a nice set of gloves in my truck and I never wear them.
Gloves get in the way. They slow shit down. You don't get the right grip with gloves.
I think that's the fourth little splinter or little sticker I pulled out of my fingers. Yep, there, got it.
Look at you, such a big boy, fixing your own boo boos.
That's what this is for. Get splinters out real nice. It is what
What
it
up,
is.
y'all? Thursday in America. Am I smoking alone? What are we doing today, y'all? I'm playing with wood, moving dirt, moving wood chips, filling my herbiculture beds, doing all kinds of just random hit and miss shit.
We used to have to wear them when I was doing on the gas field, the gloves and shit. I mean, we had to. We didn't have a choice. Gloves and hard hat, all that shit. Be 100 and freaking. We had a laser thermometer because we used to have to check the compressors, to help pump the gas.
Right.
We'd have to check the cylinders on each one, make sure they're all firing and doing what they're supposed to for efficiency, And so we would laser thermometer the gravel out there, and it was like 143, I think it was, what we saw on that gravel. A lot of times, 143 degrees out there, man. People would be falling out and shit. You'd look over and dude just be laid out on the pad.
I'm not gonna lie, PPE is the most annoying fucking thing, and it is the thing that I'm glad that I don't have to do anymore. Out of everything, the safety helmets, the goggles, the hair net shits, all that stupid shit. I'm glad I don't have to fucking do any of that dumb shit anymore.
Oh, we had to wear the little gas monitor right here. You had to wear it on your collar.
Yep.
Yep, right there. It sucked. But it sure did pay good, though. That was a good damn job.
What are we talking about, y'all? Hour and 8 minutes. Take it easy, Eric Billy.
All right, Eric. Have a good one today. Don't be angry and shit all day, Eric. Remember what I said earlier. Life ain't that bad, man. Life is what you make it. You can be angry all the time or you can be happy. Be content. Say, fuck it. I ain't gonna let that piss me off.
All I
Life
know
is
is if you were born in America, be happy, goddammit, because you're a fucking American. You are a citizen of the greatest nation in the history of fucking ever.
true.
America.
True.
That doesn't make you happy. Sucks to be you.
Right on, right on, right on, Eric. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Life is.
40 people, 49 thumbs. Right on. Yeah,
So
I
you
do
got
need to
some
hit.
of that. So you got some of that Democrat voting process on your thumbs, huh? You got more
Who?
thumbs than there is people. That's kind of
Yeah,
like votes.
yeah,
Democrat process there.
pretty much.
Got some mail-in thumbs there.
We took some early thumb ballots, you know.
Cheater. Oh man, I'm glad I saved that chemical container from last year. The big old jug. I saved it. Was that fucking sprayer's about half full of chemical. I've got to pour it back in that jug.
Will that kill everything spray?
Yeah. Yeah,
Now it's
they
50. That's crazy.
one of the places I one of the water company, they provide me with the stuff, with the spray, and then for the phone company I have to buy it, and then they give me my money back on, Friday when I get paid. Got a farm supply here. Got a little farm supply right down the road, and they got some pretty good shit down there.
Leanne, I have no idea how that works anymore. They changed that shit up so much. I just stopped paying attention. From the commercials to the ads, and then shit'll pop up and block the chat and do I don't know. You know what I mean? Every month
What
there's
would
some
we What would we do if ICE came to our door?
offer them something to drink. Like, how can I help you, you goddamn hero? What can I do
Right?
for you? I mean,
Yep. What can I do to help you out today, sir?
yeah. Or
You
like,
want
have
to
you?
you
The first thing I would say is, oh, have you guys checked at the bottom of the hill? Because those people look suspect as fuck. But what else can I do for you, sir? That's how I would answer the door.
right?
Oh, we got look at
Oh, he's one of them.
that. Fucking
She
retard.
or he,
Good,
whatever.
good. I hope they take you and your family next.
Yep. I hope y'all are next on the list.
I hope you have a little sister or a child that cries and they make a clip about it and put it on CNN so I can have something to laugh at.
Yep. Me too. That makes for really good entertainment. Just remember when they show up to your door and take away your family, please look at the camera and say, Hutch, backwoods, it's me.
That
So
would be
we know.
awesome. That
Yeah,
would be
that would
fucking.
that would be awesome. Yeah, give us a shout out while the cameras are rolling on you.
If you do, I will put $20 on your books.
That would be awesome, man. If you could give us a shout out while you're on camera getting taken away.
Oh, now you're just in here blatantly lying.
Right. Oh, see what I mean about them kind of people, man? That's exactly what I'm talking about, what I've been talking about. Just complain and miserable and lying about everything, man. Just gotta be a victim somewhere. Just gotta be.
The internet told me something, so goddamn it, I'm willing to risk my entire future because of what the
Right?
internet said is bad.
Right?
Aw, fucking retards. America, y'all. What are we talking about, y'all?
We're
Thursday
waiting.
morning. I'm slowly forgetting what day it is. I'm about to start calling it Wednesday or Friday. That's how motivated we're getting. So we got 15 minutes left at most, y'all. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Are you taking one to the face yet?
I don't think I like what you're insinuating, considering the fact that I've been smoking for the last 7 minutes. Red Bull
Or when I,
Princess. I hope a lot of people have a good day, but I hope a lot of people have a bad day also. anybody who's out there protesting, like a No Kings protest or some shit like that, I hope they have a very bad day. So I can't just
Hope they,
blanket. Everybody have a good day. No, I want some of you motherfuckers to suffer today. You know what I mean? Let's just keep the shit real. Yes, there are. Go to Cancun. Them bitches are all over the place. Fuck you talking about?
yeah, I hope any of them protesters get sprayed in the face with mace and they can't see for a week. And I hope it stings and hurts so bad that they scream about with pain and moaning and gnashing of teeth out there as they feel that mace burning their eyes. They can't hardly breathe. I can't
You
breathe.
you don't you don't get to wish harm on anybody after just giving a whole lecture. I'll just let it go, man. It ain't that serious, man. You know what I mean?
I was just talking about in general, but the people that bring it on themselves, I hope they get everything they ask for.
Right.
I was just trying to talk to our people here, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
and be like, hey,
gotcha.
you know,
Will Russ, I don't know what the fuck any of that shit even means.
I'm not even sure.
Amy, yeah, I think that's say I don't think we've seen shit yet. Like Backwood shared a post that fucking demon from y'all know I don't throw that just y'all know I don't use that word, but the dude is a demon. He believes Jesus was transgender. The dude from Texas who beat Jasmine Crockett about the he's trying to make Texas vegan, right? Backwood, some shit like that. He wants to
Yeah,
get rid of meat in Texas to save the planet. The dude
yeah,
is
yeah. He thinks there's six genders, and he wants to uh he wants to ban meat in Texas. No brisket, no barbecue, no nothing.
yeah, if you go to a protest today, please do not make good decisions.
Here's you a good one.
Look, we got a fucking retard in the chat that blames everything else on somebody else.
Yep.
Lost in Iraq and Afghanistan. Yeah, I'll give you that one. We didn't. We've been pretty much getting our ass kicked since Vietnam. I mean, it is what it is. But that's not because of you know we couldn't do it. It was legislation and red tape is the only thing that saved us or saved y'all. So it's you know what I mean. It's a draw. We'll call it a draw. All we had to do was push one button, and we would have won. Fucking diplomats. You know what I mean? Come to Iran? Fuck you. I'm not going to the Middle East for shit. I hope they turn all of y'all sons of bitches into a glass parking lot. Y'all cause too much fucking drama.
Right.
Entire Middle East and all of India. Turn it all into a fucking parking lot, some kind of nature preserve where there's no people. That would be the most beautiful place on the planet if there was no people there. Real shit. It is what it is. Yeah, Southern Fried. That dude is a fucking demon, man. He is literally the most openly evil Democrat that this country has ever seen. Like real shit. If you look into his rhetoric, his past, and all that other shit, that is literally the most dangerous Democrat that has been this open about his bullshit. Like real shit. He will be president someday or try to run for president. Like he's that kind of guy.
Everyone from a dog shit country obsessed with America and pissed that Americans don't give a shit about their creepy ass religious war that goes on forever. Ain't no shit.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of like what I was saying earlier. You know, this what's his name? I don't even know what the hell his name is. There, Ham something, which is kind of weird. He's got ham in there. I thought them type of people didn't like pork, but anyway, um, maybe I know what it is. He gets used as a bitch. You know what I mean? Over there, and so he has to make ham sandwiches. That's why his name is Ham. He has to
He's a
make ham
pivot point.
sandwiches for all the Ayatollahs and shit.
Charlie Kirk already like he was trying. He's expressed many a times that he would eventually run for political office. I think that's why Erica Kirk is stepping up in his place because that was her dream too. I don't trust either one of them. I don't like Turning Point. I ain't got nothing against Charlie Kirk. Not a fan. He's just another fucking talking head on the internet. His wife, though, Erica Kirk, I think she is a money hungry, dirty, desperate fucking hooker, and I don't trust her for shit. But that's just how I see it.
I mean, as far as it goes for the Charlie Kirk thing, it doesn't really matter if he would have ran for president or not. He's gone. So
Right? Do I trust Cash Patel? Cash Patel's not foreign. He's American. See, that's the thing is America is a melting pot. Cash Patel was born in America. He's an American. He just happens to come from Indian descent, but he's a goddamn American. That's how that shit works, you know. But no, I
so
mean he's all right. I'm not a fan, but you know, I mean I don't hate him. But India as a whole, I'm not a fan. I think that country is the biggest threat to the entire planet right now. They're fucking cockroaches. They have the highest sexual assault rate. Every 11 minutes, there is an assault in India. They're the world's leading scammers, phone scams, internet scams, bot farms. Every fucking gas station, supermarket, and fucking hotel you see in fucking nowhere America is ran by these fucking peeps. You know, I'm
I
not a fan of
think
India. I'm not a fan of
I think that when you look at Cash is supposed to kick ass, he didn't. Jim Onana says, and I think if you go and look at the past pictures of Cash Patel before he became FBI director, and then look at him now. I think he got in there and figured out, holy shit,
He's
because
over his head.
man, you can see a difference in his face, man. The way he looks, and I think he got in there and got to looking at all the shit and thought, this is way more than I ever imagined. There's so much corruption and deviant shit, and it's just, yeah. Bongino too, yeah. Bongino, he's different too. If you look, he's different.
Yeah, I think they both got in over their head, and
Oh,
they
absolutely.
realized way too fast.
They learned too much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they was just like, holy shit, I had no freaking idea just the amount of corruption and the amount of, you know what I'm saying, trafficking and shit that the FBI has covered up for these people.
Right. Yeah, I think I what the I grew up in small town America, Missouri, in about 20 different towns. So there were Indians even back in the 80s. There were small little pockets of red dot Indians throughout. You know what I mean? So like I grew up with Indians, but The people of the same with Americans. The people of 20, 30 years ago are not the people of today. You know what I mean? From any country.
Well,
Cultures have changed drastically since the 80s, you know. People do a lot of dumb shit now.
well, the amount of shit that's going on, you know, we've been diving down all them rabbit holes and shit of all this stuff, and it's like kind of like what Bro Dix was saying. My old man said, "I don't want to know anymore," and that's kind of, god dang, man. Some of the stuff that we look at and shit, and you know, some of it's not true, and some of it is, and sometimes there are things that you can't prove, but you just know they are. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, wow. I don't, you know, it's like there, the level of shit that's going on that any government out there is has done and is hiding, you know, dude, it's just crazy. It's insane.
That's why I say I've been jaded to the whole thing. I'm still mad about the lockdowns. I want justice for that. So anything that comes after that, or anything that comes from today into the future, it's irrelevant because I still want revolution for lockdowns. Everything else is just side dressing. You know what I mean? I'm still pissed off about that. I don't care what's happened since then. I don't care what's going to happen tomorrow. We've rabbit holed all these things. Nothing is a surprise right now. If you've paid attention in the last 10 years, literally
Right.
nothing that happens right now should be a surprise to you. Still be pissed off about the lockdowns. That should have been enough for uprisings. All this other shit doesn't fucking matter. Should have been still pissed off about that. That's where I'm at. All this other shit, I don't give two fucks. Epstein, I don't give a fuck. We've been rabbit holing this shit for years. They try to
Yep.
control everything about our lives, movement, what we can grow, what we can eat, put a fucking pharmaceutical in our bodies and hold us ransom. And we just let it go like nothing fucking happened. I'm still pissed off about the lockdowns. Everything else is irrelevant.
Says, do you make stuff up if you don't understand something? No, I mean that's the whole point. Is I mean we look at some of this stuff and we're like, well, this could happen, or this it could be this, or it could be that, but we don't really know. And what if Cash gets his citizenship revoked and deported? Bye,
He
bitch.
was born in America. You're
But
fucking
if
stupid.
he was born in America, you know, then yeah. And that's the whole thing. If he was born in America, the only way you can get your citizenship revoked, I guess, is if you denounce your citizenship, right?
Something like that.
I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
See, that's the good thing about being American. And I don't give a fuck. You are free to hate us as much as we hate you. We don't hide who we don't like, and we don't hide who we do like. We don't worship any fucking man. Fuck the government. Fuck the police. ICE are fucking heroes. And if you're not America, fuck you. Plain and simple. Whatever happens to you is a you problem. I don't give two fucks. If you're not America, I don't give a fuck about what happens to you. Real shit. A few people that we know across the planet, they're cool as shit. I'd give them refugee status. Other than that, America all day. Everybody else, fuck you.
Yeah, that's why we say we're not MAGA or none of that bullshit. I'm just America first.
Where's the justice for Fauci? That's one thing. Like, we will never get true justice in this country for all the things that have happened to us. It's never going to happen. There is no way to ever get justice for the things that have happened to Americans in the last 10 years. Most of those people are too fucking old to ever suffer consequences, or they're too senile to even acknowledge that they're being punished for anything. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of things to where it's, yeah.
Yep. Here's a little quick piece of information for you. So Missouri is doing their redistricting map
Mm-hmm.
to make it down to where the Democrat only has one seat, and a judge tried to block it, and or the Dems tried to block it, and a judge said nope. So
Missouri is trashy. All right. Right on. That means pieces of shit like you won't come here. Appreciate that.
yep. I live in Arkansas. Arkansas is trashy too. So I wouldn't move here.
Not as
It's
trashy as
trashy.
your mom. Oh.
We're we're trashy and uneducated, man. That's not a good place for anybody such um of a grand great person as yourself. Three, I mean seriously, you're such a great person. You would never want to move to Arkansas or Missouri. It's
All I know is that we may be a little bit retarded, but we are smart enough to know that sheep are a lot less dangerous to try to have intercourse with than a goat. I'm just saying. At least we got that over the Middle East. You know what I mean? Safety first.
yeah,
Goats are
oops, yeah,
they attack shit and they got horns.
yeah, oops, yep. Tennessee, that's full too. Yeah, I mean this whole area, just right around Arkansas, Missouri, on either side of it, there, just that whole area, just it's no good, man. No good. Don't come here. Save yourself, man, and stay the enlightened, great one that you are, and don't come here. It will bring you down.
The internet is retarded, y'all. Thursday morning in America, hour and 32 minutes. We got anything else, y'all? If not, I'm gonna go out here and start getting dirty and shit.
It just it just gets me how they how people think that Missouri is trash. Okay, what's your point? Who cares?
Minnesota. Yeah, there's plenty of room in Minnesota. There's about to be all kinds of open houses in Minnesota.
Well, they're still deporting the hell out of some folks out of Minnesota.
Yep.
I think they said they've gotten 400 people out of there in the last week.
Yeah. I try to stay away from the high road as much as possible because I don't like heights. So I enjoy it down here on the low road.
Right, never it. Yeah, I probably need to get started on my shit too here.
Yeah, you do. You should be
I,
out there fucking cutting grass. You're sitting here bullshitting, playing on the fucking internet.
I
Come to
mean, it ain't
Alabama.
that serious. With the temperatures, we're not going to get much grass growth, man. Till it starts getting when it stops getting below 60, 65 degrees, 60 at night, then this getting down to 45, and even it getting at 80 during the day, but it's getting down to 40, 45 degrees, and every night grass still ain't going to grow, man. So
Right.
it ain't that serious. I've still got about 2 more weeks, at least, probably a week or two before grass is ready to. Yeah, broke dicks. My boss, he's a prick.
I think he beats him. I
He gets
know. I know.
upset.
Backwoods. I know for a fact that Backwoods, his boss, makes him take a shower with him. This is a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, man, really. But man, I just need the money, man. What am I supposed to do?
Right? Watches him when he goes poop. Fucking weird, man.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Victor coming in as we're saying
What's up,
goodbye.
Victor? 102 in Southern California? Jeez. Yeah, there's supposed to be a big heat wave. They said they're going to be hitting hundreds down in all them areas, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, all that shit. Supposed to be hitting the hundreds here in the next few days. Over the next few days, you know.
No, you don't get it. You don't get a single thing. That's just part of the. Backwoods is salaried. That's just part of the deal.
Yep,
Whenever the boss calls, Backwoods has got. You know what I mean?
pretty much. I've tried to talk to him about how much of a prick he is, and he just yells at me. So
Hey, living the dream though, right?
that's true too, Teresa.
Right. All right, y'all. Go fucking do something.
Peace out, y'all.